G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza and this is the Let's Draw Live video. Now normally I take people's requests and draw the winning request that's voted on by the Twitch chat, but this week I'm going to be drawing a character from Tabletop Time. For those of you who don't know, Tabletop Time is a YouTube channel I just launched where me and a bunch of friends play tabletop role-playing games, and we'll play some board games and card games in the future as well. But it's also a bit of an artistic outlet for me because I like to draw characters and the races. So these are some of the races from the game. And it's a sci-fi campaign, and this is my character. This is Riot. So I've drawn my character, and today I'm going to be drawing my friend's character, who is an evil robot. So in coming up with the character design, these are the sketches I've sort of come up with so far. This is Rob's character. So he's a robot that was hijacked by an anarchist group and made to look evil, and then rescued by another crew, but he still looks evil. So he's a normal sort of good-ish robot, and is an artificial intelligence, so he's pretty humanistic, but he looks evil and he constantly replaces his parts. So they're the sort of the design features that I have as instructions. So this is sort of the result of the design process so far. So he's got a bit of an evilish looking face and kind of mismatched body parts with a bit of a laser hand sword thing. So I'll be keeping my other drawings in the background to act as a bit of a reference, but for this drawing, I start off simple and add refinement as I go, and I'm going to be keeping things really light and as refined as possible. It feels very different to sketch design concepts that you can see on the sides of this video, whereas in the center, when I'm drawing something that's going to end up being more refined, I'm a lot lighter with my line work and then a lot more solid with my refined edges and outlines. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of, messed around with things as I went. It's still sort of in the experimentation process, but I'm happy with how it looks now. So I'm going to get to doing the line work, and I'm going to be using my Copic multi-aligners to get the job done. Then after I do my line work with my multi-aligners, I'm going to erase the pencil work and use my Copics. Now for this video, I'm not going to go into all the details as to every specific color I use, because I'll probably use a whole bunch of different ones and mix them and match them and figure it out as I go along. So I hope you can forgive that. But before I go forward, I just want to remind you all that these videos, the Let's Draw videos and the Let's Draw Live videos, are sponsored by Copic Australia, the alcohol-based marker that just won't quit. I don't know. Do they have a catchphrase? That'll do. I'm doing the line work in quite a fine multi-liner just to get a really detailed look, and when I get to the areas of the robot that have wires and circuitry, having that fine pen is going to really pay off and make it look really complex and cool. After I erase my line work, I can see quite clearly where details are more sparse and where it would look good adding more detail. I'm also going to use my finest pen possible to add as much interesting and intricate, cool, robot-looking detail as I can. So as I said, once I've done all that, I'm ready to move on to colors, and I'll be using my Copic markers. I don't have an exact color scheme in mind, but I'm going to have a bit of fun with it. Again, I'm keeping it conceptual, so it's not going to be as polished as some of my other Let's Draw videos are, but I'm liking the direction that we've gone in. I like the result of this so far, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks with some color. So before I get to coloring my actual artwork, I do some experimenting on some paper on the side first. I muck around with different tones that I think might work well. Some of them do, some of them don't, but in the end I give myself a much clearer idea as to what colours I'm going to use going forward. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the outcome, and as usual, the final things I'm going to do are go around the entire piece with a slightly thicker outline. I'm not going to use the Pentel Pocket Brush, I'll just use a slightly thicker fine liner pen, and then I'll go over the whole thing with a white marker in places to add little points of extra reflectivity. Alrighty, and that is it. So this one wasn't requested, so I won't be dedicating it to anyone, but thank you very much for watching and joining this, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested in seeing this character, who is known as Tui, in game, and by game I mean in tabletop role-playing game, go check out Tabletop Time. You can go subscribe there for weekly tabletop role-playing games and other tabletop games like card games and board games and all that sort of fun stuff. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this finished piece. This is a bit of a concept piece, and I'm happy with the result. I hope you had a bit of fun too. So thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and until next time, I'll see you later.